Welcome to Morning Coffee with Bob. I'm your host, Bob. You know, one of the biggest problems, I think, in our rules and lawmaking in this trucking industry is the independent trucking safety studies. The independent trucking safety studies. They're anything but independent. They're not independent at all. That's a lie. That's a lie, and it's been going on forever. So our Congress needs data to pass a law. They got to gather data before they can pass a law to the Senate. There's the House, the Senate, then it passes, right? Well, the independent trucking safety studies, they pay money. See, like Atria, A-T-R-I. Every person on the board of directors of that independent trucking safety study, Atria, that's also government funded with our money. They get our money to run their business. But every person that's on the board of directors, type in the board of directors for ATRI, a 501c3 nonprofit trucking safety independent studies are not independent. Warner, Prime, Pepsi, Coke, Pepsi, the ATA. This is who's on the board of directors that's saying what's safe and not safe. Like an ELD, like an electronic logging device, the timer, the same timer that tells me I have X amount of time to drive X amount of miles is somebody that's brand new, has the same amount of pressure. Somebody that has no experience has to drive just as fast as somebody with 30 years experience. That's what the independent trucking safety study said, that we need an electronic timer in all of our trucks. Whether you want to believe that or like it or don't like it, I don't care. But I promise you that that's dangerous, to have somebody who doesn't have any experience to have the same amount of time and be forced to drive the same amount as somebody that has 30 years of experience. Well, that's what our independent trucking safety study is. It's a bunch of mega carriers that want a lot of things different than the majority of this industry is owner-operators. They're only like 10% of the entire trucking industry. Everyone that's on that board of directors, all those mega carriers, only represent 10% of the entire trucking industry. Guys like me are 90%, 10 trucks or less. And we don't have a voice. Congress doesn't listen to us. They don't get their safety data from any of us. They get it from mega carriers like Swift, Warner, Prime, the ATA, Pepsi, UPS. That's who's on the board of directors. So if anybody would like to look into, the independent trucking safety studies that our Congress uses, they're anything but independent. That MAP 21 law that Congress passed that forced us to have an electronic logging device, that forced me to buy a product and pay for a service, which is unconstitutional. You're not allowed to force people to buy a particular... Now there's a list of products that I have to buy and pay for, that my government is forcing me to buy a particular product. My government says I can buy this product, or this product, and that's it. And if you don't buy those products, and trust me, they all have stock in those products. That's a pretty good scam. Oh well. Just so you understand it, there's nothing independent about the independent trucking safety study that's forcing you to do the things that we have to do in this industry. It's fixed. Have a good day.